The current way to submit changes in an issue is with issue forks and merge requests. A fork is a copy of the project, in this case the Drupal core, in its own repository with its own branches, commits, and everything else that comes with the Git repository. Multiple contributors would be able to create branches and make changes on that fork. These changes can then be made locally on a developer's local environment or on the web ID on GitLab. After these changes have been made and everything is looking correct, a merge request would be made. A merge request is the process of creating a request to merge a specific branch into another. In this case, the merge is from a branch in the forked repository to a branch on the Drupal Project Repository. When the merge request is created, it is tested via automated testing, and it's then also reviewed and tested by community members. Other changes could be made to the merge, to the branch for the merge request, and it can go around a few times before it gets signed off, and at that point the project maintainer can then merge it into the main repository. Here we can see an example of this by going to the Drupal novice issue queue, finding a issue to work on. In this case, I'm just picking one at random. And you will see a Create Issue Fork button. And it says it will create it from 8.9.x in this case, because that's the version that that issue is set for. And by pressing that button, it's going to build a fork with the name that's in there. There's a Show Commands button on the right, which will show you Git commands for being able to check out that fork. And this might take a few minutes in some cases, depending on how much load there is on the servers. But what it is doing here is building out the fork, and it will populate some links on the issue for you to be able to use. And that's it, finished. So there is if you click on the issue fork name itself, it will open GitLab, and from here you can navigate through all the files, and you can use the web IDE to edit any file, and you can commit changes and create merge requests directly in here. Obviously, you could also do this from your local repository by pulling down the forked repository onto your local. Once a change has been made and is ready to go, you can create a merge request directly here.